Looking dapper.
Keep all your patients happy and deal with them as efficiently as you can. Keep deaths to an absolute minimum. Your reputation is at stake, so make sure you get it as high as possible. Don't worry about money too much. That'll come as your vital reputation grows. You'll be able to train your doctors to widen their abilities too. They could well be dealing with patients who seem to be less opaque than most. Achieve a reputation of over 500. Very well, I will do my best. Slow time down. Right, let's have a quick look. That one is an interesting one because when you buy the second part, it just demolishes a wall, so it becomes one long connected area. Which way is the way in? What? Oh dear. Oh dear. My mouse. My mouse, why? Pretend you see nothing. Success! Why did I ever doubt you, game? What arcane magics brought me to doubt such a fantastic game made by such a fantastic developer from a simpler, more elegant time? Where even during catastrophic system failure, the game has your best interests at heart and it will autosave. That definitely deserves some wine. Yeah. We are going to be saving over game 1. Yes, please. I'm so happy I don't even know what to do in the game. Okay. Thank you very much, Trickstar. Okay, let's begin. Reception desk. I know, it's great, isn't it? Jingle bells of celebration. We'll pop that. Right, so let's have a quick look. We've got the operating theatre to start with. We've got the staff training. Ooh, let me see what kind of staff we've got to start with. We've got. I accept you because you're better than after. I will take you. I will take you definitely. Is there another good handyman? Yes. Okay. You mostly watering plants. You mostly sweeping the floor, please. Thank you. And careless and accident prone. Well, on the plus side, you're not a technician or a doctor, so it could be worse. Oh, thank you so much for all the cheers, everyone. Amazing Girl, Trickstar, Toxic Bubbles. I love that name so much. Right, okay. Let's see. Now, first and foremost, diagnosis. We want diagnosis. Yeah, we'll pop you there. Window. Get a desk going. Now, I know there have been a few, glitchy moments so far with me playing this, but I do want to just point out, once again, this game is actually exactly 2 decades old now. It was not in the least bit designed for the computer that it's running on. Fairly certain that in the wildest dreams of the developers at the time, the computer that it's running on didn't exist. Or would have been considered some kind of crazy, military spec supercomputer. So, I cut it quite a lot of slack for that. Pharmacy. You know what, that is kind of frightening when I think about it. My computer right now probably would be the equivalent of a military-grade supercomputer from back when this game was made. Tech has advanced so quickly and it's speeding up. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily speeding up as much anymore. I think it's gone over its the heyday of its rapid advancement. But once quantum computing comes into play, maybe. But it's just kind of eye-opening when you think about it. Right, I would like a bunch of seats over here. Let me actually just cancel that and then move these a little bit closer. There we go. And then these ones facing that way as well. Aavak, the computer they used to land dudes on the moon was less powerful than a modern pocket calculator. It's less powerful than some watches. Yeah, I know. I completely get it, but it's just kind of frightening when you think about it. How fast technologies move forward. I don't mean it's like frightening. Oh, the sort of computer powering that we have at our feet. It's just the speed that tech has been advancing.
Patient message. Credit cards required.
So wrong. Oh, this is the best way of doing things ever. Enjoy. Be warm. Buy my drinks. Thankfully, this is some sort of crazy, like, future tech drinks machine, and even though there's a radio right behind it, it's not going to have to use any more power to keep it cold. It's grand. Facilities. Let's go for some toilets. Probably just pop those down here. I'd like it if I could make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, there we go. Pop the toilets there. It's just going to be a little place. Tiny little washroom. For tiny little people. Another sink, another 2 toilets, and then 2 radiators, and 2 plants. Perfect. I remember installing Command & Conquer on a computer that was vastly overspec from the game's perspective. They tied the game's run speed to the CPU speed, so it was actually unplayable. It ran so fast. Well, yeah, that was actually quite common in older games. I know, it's not a drinks machine, it's a Kit Kat machine. They initially in the game, they were going to have all sorts of different confections and stuff. And it just never materialized. One there, one here.
Look out for other Bullfrog products.
Love the product placement, Bullfrog. It's completely okay when you're placing your own product, in my opinion. Okay, so really, all we've done in the half time that we've been here is build the basics. Right, now let's start moving on to some things that actually mean more. Right, let's get you going. Let's move you over just a tad. Well, no, well, we will have you there. There, you there. Bin, 2 plants and a radiator. Now, down this little alleyway, I'm not really sure what we're going to do there. I do need psychiatric, so let's get that up and running. Sure. It's going to be a small psychiatric area, but should be enough for me to get what I want done. I am going to have to cut back on my usual decorations, though. There. That'll do. Let's get... Sure, we'll get 5 benches. Drinks machine in the
Look
middle.
out for other bullfrog products.
Another radiator. The fire extinguisher just for there. Now, so we've got psychiatric. We could go for inflation because we're gonna need it. Training wouldn't be bad though. Got the pharmacy. Ward would be useful for diagnosis. However, getting a ward set up right now would mean that later on we'd have to move things around in order to plan for the operating theatre, which really does... It makes a lot of sense to keep those two close together. So we'll aim for that. Have another 2, drinks machine, fire extinguisher. There we are. I can afford to have a couple more benches along here if I want to. Yeah, we'll do that. And maybe an extra plant. There we go. What should I add next? Oh, take care. Inko, thank you very much. Meant to say, take care, you marvellous man. How lovely. Thanks very much for dropping by. Research department and
Patients are asked to be
training
as
will be
quiet as
good.
possible.
Research department is big though. We'll go for the research department later. Let's go for training first. Actually, we might be able to fit a decent little training area in here. We need the projector. It's a given. Pop that there. Have perhaps 2 people. No, I think... Because realistically, any staff room we then built in that space would be really rubbish. So let's go full in on the training area. And bookcase skeleton, actually 2 bookcases. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bookcase down here. A bookcase there. Can I get a skeleton? There we go. And the skeleton could go there then. Yeah, that'll work quite well. Actually, I think I'll take that one out. Get rid of the bookcase. Now, they are going to spend an awful lot of time in this room. It's the unfortunate reality of the training area. They'd spend a long time in here. So really, what I would want is to ensure that that's quite a pleasant room to be in.
Checkbooks ready.
Now I need a staff room. Now, the nice thing about a large staff room is it gives me future-proofing for different types of items I might want to put in there. For now, we haven't got a very wide variety, but later on we will have. 1, 2. In fact, I'll move that one across a little bit. 2 plants. Put one there. One by the television. And see where we can fit in a few radiators. Actually, we can only fit in 2, so that's fine. Okay, review. Grab a fire extinguisher instead. There we are. Okay, not too bad. I mean, that area, not particularly useful for my clients, but it's not bad. Let's just make it nice, though. Maybe drop in an extra 2 fire extinguishers along the halls. where I can. There we are. I think that's going to be a decent little start. There we go. Gets people's backs up. Rather not. Scuba diving. I'm going to hire these really low skilled doctors for now.
Patient message. Credit cards required.
I want my really good doctor in here. And you can go in there as well. And
Doctor required in GP's office.
you can go in there too. Hopefully you can actually... Oh no! Did I misread? Poop. I did misread it. Now the reason that didn't work is I need a
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
senior doctor to train. That's not horrible. It does mean that I've got a doctor who can just do everything. But I now have a few too many doctors, so I'm afraid
Doctor, attendance
it was
on
just a
budget,
mistake.
please.
It was a super bad mistake. Sorry. Basically, you need a senior doctor to train, and the doctor will pass on any qualities that one has. So if it's a surgeon, it can pass that on. If it's a psychiatrist, it can pass it on. If it's a researcher, it can pass it on. So if you've got a doctor with all three of those, that's fantastic, because you know your books will get pretty good at it. Send home. Let's adjust this. Don't want anyone dying. Don't even guess at the cure. It needs to be 100%. Don't even bother asking me. Stop the procedure on there.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Okay. Take care, Moriarty. Piles. Now, we don't have anyone who can currently. We don't have surgeons right now, but we do have people who can research. Ooh. Well, that's an awkward shaped one. No, you need to go home. Sorry, it's true, but you gotta go. Okay, that's gonna be awkward. Also, how does anyone get out there to trim the grass? Or to stock the pond with fish? How? Do they climb, like erect a ladder, climb over the roof and then get down on the other side?
Nurse
Whilst
required
carrying
in
their lawnmower?
pharmacy.
Oof. That is some dedication. Ooh. Will do. Go. Oh, we've got a spare now. Good. Alright. Unfortunately, we cannot build a research department yet. It's going to take a little while. Well done. Cured our first patient. Hooray. Let's increase the heating a little bit. We've got a bit of a black hole there, but it is just the toilets there. I'm going to say we don't need to worry about that one too much. Ah, yes. Come along. They just use extra long weed whackers from the roof. Okay, that makes sense. Lake goats make their home at the bottom of the lake and only come out at night to eat the grass. Ah, of course. Of course, lake goats. There has been an incident at the Dangerous Substance Research Institute. There are 3 people with the squits and they require immediate attention. It's only 90% effective, but sure. Got dropped. Let's go ahead and build the research center. Because if nothing else, I need to get the treatments that I've got up to spec.
Staff announcement. Patients with the squits are on the way.
That will never get old. It just won't. It's impossible. How do I want to build in here? I mean, a nice big research area is good. but you just don't need it to be that big. Oh, no. Can't fit that in there. That's unfortunate. You can, however, fit her over there, which is great. There we go. Get in 2 radiators. See if I can't rotate that one around a little bit. Sure, you know, let's have a bit of organized chaos. Grand. Corrugated ankles. Your team has discovered a new condition. Cause driving over traffic calming measures in the road. Oh, damn those sleeping policemen. Symptoms. Footwear does not fit snugly. Cure. A slightly toxic blend of herbs and spices is drunk to straighten out the ankles. Amazing. Truly. You are a fairly good researcher, so I'll take you. Sure. Did I pick someone up who doesn't? Oh, you're a psychiatrist. Balls. Ah, right, yeah, okay. Still, kind of prefer to have you. The boiler and radiators are now working properly again. Ah, I completely missed the fact they were completely balked and were super hot. Okay. Spare ribs, now you're gonna have to go home. No time for you, sorry. Enjoys fart surfing. What the hell is fart surfing? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You just carry on enjoying your fart surfing, mate. Another patient is cured. Good. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? Improvements for now are going to be dropped down in exchange for a focus on drug research. I would like my drug research to be much higher priority. Let's get those drugs super researched super fast. Drop specialization down. In fact, drop improvements down as well. Take that up to... Yeah, let's make sure that our drugs are 100% effective. We've got drugs and I want them to work. See, the issue here is we don't necessarily want to use that much space. Telegram. After visiting your hospital, LF Probst. The third remark, that's a super hospital. And I should know. I've been to a few.
Doctor required an inflate.
Goes ahead. I'm thinking... Right, we've got no use for this right now. So... It's going away. Yep. Am I going to get any money back? I got a tiny bit back. That's fine. GP's office. First and foremost. There we are. Get a desk there. Filing cabinet over here. And
Doctor required in GP's office.
pop the patient there. There you go. That gives us another reason to add a couple of benches. Let's get these out the way. Get a couple more benches over on this side.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Right, what do we want to pop in there? No idea, but I would like to reduce the amount of people who can queue there to 4. Same over here, only 4 allowed. Over here, I would like 4. Down here, though, I want this to go down to 3. Simply because if I've got 3... This one typically takes a little bit longer for people to work on. 6 is easy for a pharmacist. You can absolutely work there for 6. Pop that one down to 4 as well. I think that would be better. Oh, that's all done. You alright, sweetheart? I need to look after my plants. They're getting thirsty. Let's get another handyman then. Right, you to mostly look after plants. Aavak is spending cash like he's the NHS. It's so bad. That is such a bad thing to say. My lord. Right. We are sending them through quite a few things. Nope, not spare ribs. Sorry. Right, let's have a look then. General practice. We're going to increase that up to 110%. Floating head. It's pretty much 100% successful. So we'll increase this to 110 as well. King complex, 100% successful generally. Sleeping illness, 90%. Yeah, we'll leave it at that then. Kidney beans, corrugated ankles, 90%. Squits, 90%. Heat piles, 90%. Drug rot. Okay, this is not so great. I'm just going to increase the cost of the diagnosis for now then. The reason why I'm laughing is autopsy is what happens when you don't know what's wrong with them. So you send them to the research area to be researched. And they get put into the autopsy machine. They don't come back out. But we still charge them for it. Man, this game is merciless. Super merciless. Super duper ooh. Why, hello there. Have a look. Wow, you've got a massive chunk of the population. I've got a tiny bit. My reputation is decent, but I need a lot more. Halfway to winning the level already. TV personalities, that's easy enough to take care of. I will, however, increase the treatment charge since it's 100% successful. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, sort of like a suicide machine, only they don't realize that it is. 4 people with sleeping illness, yeah, we can easily handle that. There's been an incident at Thatcher's chemical plant. Ooh. Oh my. Right. Oh, there we go. Let's see how things went. Highest salary by far. Lowest wealth. Decent kill count. No death count. Everyone has killed someone but me. Because I don't treat them unless it's 100% guaranteed that I'm going to be able to. Most visitors. Total value. Now then, let's see. Oh. Every hospital in the same area managed to get a bigger share of the population through its stores than you. You should be very embarrassed. Oh no! Marvelously, a hospital wins an award for building the best reputation. Well, that's gone down. Inspectors note that your hospital is very clean, so overall I lost reputation there. Made some money, the Bullfrog's highest reputation last year. Well, I'm net even. I mean, I made money, but no reputation bonus. That sucks. That super sucks. Yep. They're leaving without paying. Those scallywags. You monster. Oh well. I am charging a fair bit. Should be able to handle this fairly quickly. Sure. I think Given how frequently I'm going to have things that want a pharmacy, I'm going to build a second one. So we'll have a radiator by the nurse to keep it warm. Well, actually, we'll pop one down there, in fact. Plant, and a bin. There we go. Should be able to get a couple of benches in. This plant, I'm afraid, is going to have to go in exchange for a drinks machine. And we're already done. Right, now that I've got... Oops. Now that I've got 2, let's reduce that to 5 each. That way we're never going to have a massive queue there. Sure. Go ahead and invite them. Good. Ooh. Got a plaster cast. Oh, you turned away straight away. Like, nah. That's okay. Bye.
Staff announcement.
Thank you.
Patients are asked not to vomit too much.
It's a bomb. No. If this was Startopia, then yes. Man, I wish they would make a Kit Kat flavored drink. I know, right? But which Kit Kat flavor? Ah, that's the important question. Okay, your eggs are in. Wow, okay. Gonna need to drop the price a little bit. Let's drop that down to 105. That can stay a decent amount. What? Yeah, absolutely 110. Kidney beans, 110. Give the personalities, yep. Corrugated ankles. No. Ooh, that's starting to get there. Gut rot is now 100% cure. Put that down to 105. 105 there as well. And I'm not going to charge them more for that. I don't think.
Watch out, we've got a VIP in the building.
Siri bum. You'll wake your sisters. You scallywag. No, she's gone straight back into the blanket pile to cuddle with her sisters. Oh no, I lied, she's back. I hope it's not too distracting. Alright. Hopefully we should be okay. We've got enough nurses. What's the heat like here? It could be a little bit warmer. Maybe a radiator right about there. Sorry.
Attending psychiatry, please.
Didn't mean to pick you up, sorry. Totally just meant to put down on the radiator. Actually, you got one there. Why are you complaining about the heat? You scallywag. It's lies. Let's pop up. Oh, it's across on that side. My bad. Alright. Okay. I'm going to pop up there. Move that. There we go. That should work.
Doctor required in GP's
Right,
office.
okay, so we've got a reasonable little area so far. Making money, but it could be better. Absolutely need you to take care of this right now since we've got a view. Oh no, the VIP has already walked past it. Common cold. Mayhaps, what makes Kit Kat so good is that they are made of Kit Kats. They recycle the ones that don't pass inspection like a minor imperfection. They grind it up and make a new batch. That's not actually true. It's not true. Stan the skunk. If you go to, there's plenty of like discount retail places and like warehouse where you can kind of. They sell wholesale stuff, but to the general public. And you can pick up bags of reject biscuits.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
99% of those bags are reject Kit Kats. Sometimes there'll be Kit Kats that didn't get properly coated in chocolate. Sometimes it'll literally just be the wafer. But on those rare, fantastic occasions, it's like, you know, maybe they didn't get the stamp of Kit Kat in them properly or whatever. Rare occasions. It's always a little, it's like eating Revels. You never know. You bite into one, and you discover that the flaw was that it's just chocolate. There's no wafer. Ah, heaven. Truly.
Doctor required an inflator room.
My life is a lie. Sobs. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, some people are accepting and staying here. That's good. Not a bad medical establishment, certainly. Apparently we didn't pass muster. I am thinking of increasing the heating. Yeah, let's just pop the heating up a little bit.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Any truly amazing doctors? You're not a bad one. Sure, I'll take you. You can help out. You have too many doctors. Some of them are currently unoccupied. Well, surgeon, psychiatrist, just doctor wandering around. Researcher, surgeon, psychiatrist. You can come down here and help me research that. 2 of you in there. Still doing okay. Ooh, my local chocolate shop has discounted reject bags, and because they have such high standards for their chocolates, you can end up getting a lot of great chocolate. Yeah, you really can. Hey, Angelus, how you doing? I know, their idea of flawed Kit Kat and mine are very different. What do you mean? Lies. Fragrant lies. Get another handyman in. There you go. Actually, I should probably get another one as well. But I want at least one to be basically just watching for different things. Let's try it. Honestly, I'm on the fence on whether we'll be able to make this one or not. So what I'm hearing is that the solution is to get a blender full of reject Kit Kats, a pint of chocolate ice cream, and a half pint of chocolate milk, and a blender. 2 blenders, really. You put a blender in the blender. Is this like one of those portal chocolate cake recipes? This is going to be awkward. Where are you going? What? Did you just turn away because of the cost? Really? How does that... What? What? That's fantastic. I somewhat approve. Okay, and drop it down to 5% then. That's amazing. King Complex, I'll drop that down to 5%. I guess they are fairly expensive ones. It's fine. Alright, Squid Stroke has been improved. Good. How is research coming along? I'm going to drop it by 10% and then up these to 20 each. There you go. I do need to increase my hospital value, you're right. Oh, there we go. Slacktown Clinic is available. Excellent. Now, how am I going to set this up? Could do something like this. I could have even a couple of them over there. Yeah, that won't fit. That will, though.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Let's get this going.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
2 out of 4 people. I didn't get any of the bonus. But I don't think anyone died. But I had no idea that an emergency could just be like, nah, I refuse. I've got an emergency case of something terrible, but I know I've got standards. Right, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And a couple over there as well. I want a radiator and 2 drinks machines. Naturally.